First up, we got the Baltimore Ravens
Wow,
versus the Tennessee Titans.
This was a good game.
Hey man, great game. My boy came in, he did his thing, but he wasn't the MVP for me. It was that D line. The first time we faced them, we didn't have Calais Campbell, we didn't have Brandon Williams. We got him this game. We had Derek Wolfe still playing lights out like he has been doing the whole second half of the season. Yeah, he definitely stepped up, and yeah, it showed. We had Ngakwe, we had Judon. It was the first time we ever had our whole D line all season. It was the first game.
Oh wow!
And it showed that we got something going, man. We shut down the boy. I think he averaged like
40 yards,
2 point something yards a carry.
Y'all shut Derrick Henry down.
Absolutely.
You know, it's kind of interesting.
2.2.
Let me ask you, when they had went up 10-0, and then Lamar had threw that corner route and kind of lingered too far in, like it was a skinny post. Did you get nervous, like worried, like oh?
I do what I usually do. I was critical of my guy. I was like, if I'm not mistaken, he was going to Boykin, and it was some of the pick, right?
Yeah, the pick. The post been corner route. He didn't get it out there.
Well, it seemed like all his passes to Boykin, all his interceptions are usually throwing it to Boykin. I don't know what they got going on, but most of his interceptions come when he throws to Boykin. But he still came back. He did his thing. I got him a little bit, which I wish I had his number or something. I wish I could talk to him. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, he threw that ball like it was an open napkin, man. That
I don't know if it slipped out his hand. It just kind of was
I'm hoping it
hanging
slipped out his hand. I got to go back and look at it. But the way it just it was weird. I don't understand what happened on that play.
Threw it up for grabs. But either way, they get it cooking. Lamar Jackson get it cooking,
right?
And running the ball. And they was trying to spy him and everything, but
no can do.
But and he ran the ball a lot that game. I was actually surprised how many carries they was giving him, like quarterback design plays.
He led the team in carries. So he had 16 carries, but 8.5 a carry. So he did his thing.
All you got to do is break one.
Yeah. He had that 48-yarder.
He break one.
Yeah, that opened up a lot of things, man. You got a quarterback like that can take off at any moment. Make any guy miss you open up the running game, you open up a passing game. So, and that's definitely what it did, and it showed toward the end of the game because he did that early, and they kept it through the whole game.
Yeah, in that game, the Ravens defense shut down the run game. The crazy thing, Titans was, of course you're gonna still keep trying to run the ball when you got Derrick Henry.
Yeah, that was masterful.
Derrick Henry, 2,000-yard runner this season, and he couldn't get it going. There was no holes.
Nothing.
Yeah,
his longest yard came in the fourth quarter. It was like an 8-yard rush or something like that. And he was definitely he showed that he was frustrated. I think they tried to give him the ball on the pass. It still didn't work. I know one play in particular I paid attention to. He was real frustrated because he wanted to get the ball early, but I don't think he realized that he was the check down. So he was open for like a good 4 seconds. They had a great pocket, and by the time he got to Henry, a guy was coming down on him. He got like 4 yards out the catch, but he was really frustrated. He went to the sideline. He definitely said something about the pass and give me the ball faster or whatever. But it is what it is, man.
When you the best player on the team, you want the ball.
You want the ball.
You want to make plays, but the Ravens was all over. They was going to shut him down and make, Ryan Tannehill beat him, and even on the potential game-winning drive attempt, I would say. And I think A.J. Brown was open on the left side. He beat his man off the jam.
Yeah, but I kind of on that play, I kind of understand what he saw.
Putting it where it needed to be, but he fell down on the route and it went right to the defender.
In that case, I know on that route. If I'm not mistaken, he ran into Marcus Peters.
Yeah.
If he would have thrown that ball to the back of his numbers so he can turn around and catch the ball, he would have been better off. But he threw that ball a little higher.
I just think he wasn't expecting the receiver to fall.
Right.
But either way, they also had the other receiver where Corey Davis wasn't in the game at that time.
No, yeah, he definitely got hurt. That definitely played a part. Yeah.
So, But probably want to look for your number one when it comes down to crunch time.
Yeah, I would have gave gave my man another look at least. But I mean, he didn't get there, thankfully. I mean, we got some guys with great makeup speed. Who knows if they would have caught up? Because if I'm not mistaken, Humphrey was the guy that was on them. I forgot. Maybe Jimmy was on the inside, but hey, it is what it is. He misses read. That happens every day.
So looked like did the Titans beat the Ravens this season, early in the season?
Yeah, they beat them earlier this season.
So it's kind of revenge for the Titans. I mean, because
yeah,
against the Titans, because Titans put them out last year in the playoffs.
Yeah,
ran all over them
and did the same thing in overtime during the season.
So it's like they felt they had y'all number, and it's kind of a rivalry at this point because after Peters got the interception, he ran to the middle of the field, and the Ravens started kind of stumping on the logo.
Yeah, I mean that goes back to what we were talking about last podcast. It was beginning of the game, last game, the Titans decided they were gonna go to the end zone, and they started to try to scrub the logo of the Ravens up. They scraping the logo up.
And then pregame they did the same thing. Yeah, and Harbaugh came out.
Yeah, Harbaugh's ain't playing them games. And if I'm not mistaken, was it? No, that was Calais Campbell before the game. He gave him a little action. He was like, "Hey, we ain't playing none of them games today," and he let him know. And he showed during the game, which he's the main person that shut down Derrick Henry. We weren't playing none of them games. So shout out to Calais, man. He's a legend, bro.
Well, I mean, and then Lamar Jackson, he didn't shake no hands after the game.
No, it's a pandemic, man. Anybody shaking no hands?
That ain't it.
What you talking about?
That ain't it.
Who's shaking hands?
Hey, he said, he ain't forget about the disrespect. I mean,
yeah, we ain't get no COVID, and yeah, man, it's all COVID, bro.
Okay.
It's all.
I mean, it's a rivalry. Let's put it like this. I mean, and it might be a rivalry for the next couple of years if both teams keep playing the way they playing as far as competitively. And so we'll see what happens next season. Maybe y'all play each other, regular season.
I'm looking forward to it. We need a better rivalry because the Steelers ain't it right now. I really wanted to face them again because.
Well, if the Steelers ain't it, don't forget the Browns are ascending. And let's go to the next game.
Yeah, we can go to the next game. We got